Howdy folks, and welcome back to World of Tanks with the mighty Jingles. I've had to dig through the archives for today's video, because today I'm off to the War and Peace show, so only a quick video today. Hang on, what's the War and Peace show, Jingles? Good question, glad you asked. It's the greatest collection of military vehicles and reenactors on the planet, according to its own advertising. Seriously though, it is a great day out. I went last year. It runs for 5 days every summer in Kent, here in England. And there are hundreds of military vehicles, hundreds of reenactors, all kinds of displays, battle reenactments. There's people selling everything from deactivated machine guns to M3 fighting knives. It's where I get a lot of my stuff from, and I'm probably going to spend a fortune. Taking the video camera along, obviously. Hopefully I can get some usable footage, unlike when I went last year. Last year it was just too windy, and I'm not exactly set up for professional outdoor broadcast, but hopefully we'll get some good footage from the vehicle displays and the battle displays at the War and Peace show this year, and I'll get a video of that up soon. Meanwhile, for your entertainment, it's myself and Zircon in our KV-1Ss, and great matchmaking for us, and this must be a pretty old game. I don't know exactly which patch this replay was from, but there's artillery in this match that's tier 4 in this game and is tier 5 now, so this was prior to the introduction of tier 9 and 10 artillery. As I said, great matchmaking. It's a tier 6 game, but they weren't exactly making it hard for us. Look at this. You know, I know people say, oh, the KV-1S is overpowered and it needs to be nerfed, but you still kind of have to know what you're doing. I mean, look at this. 3 KV-1Ss and a flat Panzer versus 3 KV-1Ss and a Sherman EZ8. Seems pretty even. Alright, we've just killed one of them. And it's not like an EZ8 is particularly hard to kill. He's got, what, 50mm of armour? And there's 2. No damage taken. Still another KV-1S and a flat Panzer back there. Oh, they're taking hits. This guy behind us is the only one to so far have taken any damage from 3 KV-1Ss and a Jagdpanzer IV. He's waiting for me to pop out and take a shot, but I'm not when I can shoot the turret cheek. There goes the flat Panzer, and the Sherman kills the other EZ8. Sorry, the other KV-1S. So, it looked like a fairly even fight, and they're all dead, and they did 394 damage between the 4 of them. So, hold the front page, this news just in. Apparently, if you suck, jumping into an overpowered tank is apparently not going to just suddenly turn you into General George S. Patton. You do, in fact, and I know millions wouldn't believe it, still suck. Only now, you suck in an overpowered tank, and that's just embarrassing for you. Of course, the counter-argument is, but what if you don't suck, and you're in an overpowered tank? What then, eh? Yeah, I got nothing. Okay, you win. Maybe the KV-1S does need a nerf. Is it one of those tanks that's just too good in the hands of a good player? Or more importantly, is it one of those tanks that's too good in the hands of a good platoon? Because there is a difference. You know, the people who are desperate for the KV-1S to not be nerfed will always say, oh, but it's horribly inaccurate and oh, it takes so long to reload the gun. Well, yeah. But if there's 2 or 3 of you coordinating your fire, this thing is absolutely lethal. And they keep threatening to nerf the KV-1S. There's always rumours. Oh, next patch, KV-1S. It's losing the 122mm gun. Or they're splitting it into 2 different tanks. I think I first heard the rumours of the KV-1S nerf a year and a half, 2 years ago. Still waiting. I'll believe it when I see it. If anything, it's been buffed. Not directly, of course. Oh, we're about to be capped, by the way, in case it's not obvious from looking at the map. Circumflexes is rushing to interdict the cap, and I originally was planning to go with them, but there's a T-150 about to pop up on the right, so I'm going to prevent him from interfering while Zircon deals with the guy capping. But yeah, if anything, the KV-1S has been buffed rather than nerfed. Not directly, but it has been buffed. Now, I know I'm driving a Russian tank, and you shouldn't ever aim at a Russian tank. You should just point the gun vaguely in the direction of the enemy, pull the trigger, and the hand of Joseph Stalin himself will reach up from hell and guide the shot to the target. However, on those occasions when you do fully aim, and then shit like that happens, shot went nowhere near where I aimed it, well, a couple of patches back, they reduced the percentage chance that your shot will deviate further to the outside of your aiming circle than it did previously, and that's either a small buff or a huge buff, depending on how inaccurate your gun is in the first place. And oh hello, KV-1S. So yes, the KV-1S has been buffed, and they capped right before I was just about to finish this guy off, so no more damage for you, Jingles. But yeah, the KV-1S, it probably does need a nerf. Meanwhile, jumped into some tier 8 mediums. Myself and Ike are both in the Indian Panzer. Quickie baby, he's too cool to drive an Indian Panzer. He's gone all hipster on us. He's in the T69. All tier 8 medium tanks. This is a much more recent replay. It's only about a month or two old. This particular replay is actually fairly recent. It's no more than 2 months old-ish. It's from back before they changed Pearl River and made the centre of the map more accessible. I was planning on saving this replay for an Indian Panzer review, but screw it. I'll use it now, before it gets too old. It's a tier 9 game on Pearl River, and you'd think that, you know, being tier 8 medium tanks in a tier 9 match, we would be taking things easy. Nah. Nah, none of that. No, we're going for it. We're not stopping for anything. The Indian Panzer is one of those tanks that I really want to like more than I do, if that makes any sense. I mean, it's got the mobility, it's got fantastic gun depression, the 90mm gun is accurate, decent penetration, it's just the aiming time and the reload. 2.7 second aiming time with that 90mm gun, and the thing has no frontal armour at all. You really don't want to be playing the who can aim the fastest game when somebody's pointing a 122mm gun back at you, because sometimes they'll win. Well, the good news is, patch 9.2, it's being buffed. They're buffing the aiming time, they're buffing the reload. Hooray! I might actually start playing this tank more. And yeah, I know, I didn't bother aiming that shot. Normally that would have missed. I got lucky so soon. Just spotted the M46 pattern, he's down on the low ground, so we're just going to keep going. If he wants to come up after us, fine, it'll take him time. We've got better things to do here. We don't break for patterns. Don't you know who we are? Who's this? I have no idea. There's somebody in a T44. Well, good for him. Tier 8 medium is a serious business. Oh, an AT7. Oh, yes. Oh, and my tracks eat his shot. Your worst nightmare, buddy boy. Three tier 8 mediums. 2 of them got around you. 1 of them's an autoloader. Prepare Uranus, boy. He had a real pretty mouth. It's moments like that. That's why people drive medium tanks. What else do we have? Who else can we shoot? Now there's a bunch of them. Actually, is this... Oh no, this is the new version of Pearl River. Oh, Jingles, what are you talking about? I thought the cap's over there, not down where those guys are. Wow, this is... Okay, well, I have no idea how old this replay is. Jingles, you suck. And yeah, I did just bounce off the ass of a T69. There is no justice in this world. Take it out in this M103. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, you like that, don't you, bitch? Come on. Have some. Have some more. Oh, you want more? You got more? No problem. Plenty more where that came from. Who's your daddy? Yeah, that's right. I'm your daddy. Oh, Patton. Patton, where's the Patton? Patton, no, he's the other way. Turn the tank around, Jingles. He's the other way. No, not that way. He's there. There's the Patton. There. Turn around. Get him. Get him. He's going for Ike. Defend Ike. Defend Ike's virginity. I mean his honour. Oh, this is going to hurt. This is going to hurt. Prepare to receive. That's right, Sunshine. You screw with Ike, you screw with all of us. Nobody's allowed to kill Ike but us. We're just embarrassing this other team now. There's some good players on their team, in some good tanks, but sometimes, you know, it just doesn't go your way. And... no, screw it. Only one tank left alive. He's miles away. Quick, farm loser points. Everybody makes a mad rush for the cap circle. Oh, too slow. But check out the battle messages right at the end. Do you see it? Friendly artillery killed himself. Just as we won. Fantastic. This game had it all. Some fun, some kills, some damage done. Some tank butt rape, and all of the artillery died. So a salute to the friendly artillery who took the motto, "Suffer ye not a scumbag to live," as seriously as it demanded to be taken. Refused to let himself be taken alive, even when winning. Fantastic. Anyway, that's it for today, folks. I'm off to the War and Peace show. Hope you enjoyed the video. Take care, and I'll catch you next time.